Hey there, happy Monday. Coach Micheal Burt. I hope you're doing great at my home office. Back in Tennessee for a couple of days before headed to Newport Beach and Los Angeles, California. I want to say good morning to everybody that's out there. Looks like my daughter, Ella Grace, has been using my seat in my office. My name's Coach Burt. I believe everybody needs a coach in life. If you've ever needed a coach in your life, it's now. Okay? It's now. And it's for a lot of reasons. One is mindset that you need to win today. External factors you can't control. If you've ever needed a coach in your life, it's when times are tough. And I'm going to talk about that this morning. You guys know I got a new book out called Flip the Switch. I mean, it's crazy how that book got delayed for almost 2 years before the book came out. But the truth is, maybe it was God's way of bringing it out at the right time when people need it the most. Because if there's ever been a time that you got to wake up every day and go get it, you got to wake up every day and fight through your feelings. If there's ever been a time you got to do that, it's now, man, including for me, by the way. So today I'm going to talk about a very specific topic. I'm going to go about 4 or 5 minutes. Daniel Hodges, David Specht, and then I'm going to get you out of here. But it's how to find new revenue. Okay, and when I talk about new revenue, the business needs new money, and it needs new money all the time. But there's a lot of places you can go to get new money. Number one is there's a lot of money. Thank you, Dean. There's a lot of money right now sitting in your red zone. These are people who have indicated interest in your product or service. So there's a lot of money sitting in two places. One, your farm club. These are people who have indicated some kind of interest, and if you're not closing those people, it's a sales problem. It's a conversion problem. It's a skill problem, okay? It's a skill problem. Getting people to overcome their fear, finding their fear and giving them courage is a skill. Convincing them that they need to move forward with you is a skill. And if you're not closing people in your farm club, but you're generating a big farm club of people who are interested, if you can't get people on the phone, this is a skill. So there's a lot of money sitting in people's farm club of people who have indicated interest, but you just don't have the skill. You may be going the distance. But you don't have the skill to get people across the finish line. And you need to find skilled people, guys. This is a time where skilled labor will win. The people who are the most skilled will find a way to win. The people who are the least skilled will get crushed. Okay? It's just that simple. Okay? The economy's too bad. It's too bad for non-skilled people to win in today's world, I'm telling you, unless you have some kind of real essential thing you're selling. So there's a lot of money sitting in your farm club that you got to get better. You got to skill up, okay? And you need a coach, and you need to get skilled, and you need word tracks, and you need scripting. And then there's a lot of money sitting in your red zone of people who said they want to do it, but for some reason they're just sitting and waiting, and they have not done it. And you got to find the fear and give them courage. Now, the other place there's money sitting is in access to new people. Okay, you don't need more money, you need more people. Access to new people comes through strategic partnership. It comes through new product offerings. It comes through locating problems and offering compelling solutions. Okay, so I got one, the farm club. I can get new money there if I get better at closing. The red zone, I can get new money there. People close to making a buying decision if I find their fear and give them courage. Number three, strategic partnership puts me in front of new people. But if I'm not any good at following up with those people, then I can't go back and solve a problem. And you got to keep going until you friggin' find a problem they're willing to pay for, Belinda. You keep going until you find a problem they're willing to pay for. And number four is your current people. You need to be going deeper with your current people, helping them with their ambitions, right? You need to be going deeper with your current people, helping them with their ambitions, okay? So that you can move them from A to B so they go and bring you new people. Okay, so the way you find new money is you start digging in, you start following up, Amanda, you start staying closer to the action, and you skill up. And for the people who don't do this, then they're going to struggle right now because they don't have the skills they need really to survive. So they're going to see a dip in income, they're going to freak out. They're going to go looking for something else, and it really comes down to their skill. They're really just not skilled enough. So I'm back involved in the sales cycle a lot because I just have stronger skills than most people. And I wish, Ryan Kelly, that everybody had very strong skills, but they don't. And it's because they don't take time to skill up. And when they don't skill up, they get hit financially. Okay? So what you got to do is you got to get better. And this is all the reason you need to be in a coaching program. You need to be around people who's got a high prey drive. You need to be in rooms with people doing big things. Because what you need right now is courage. And courage doesn't start with courage. It only starts with confidence. It freaking starts with commitment. Commitment to prospecting every day. Commitment to following up on the farm club. Commitment to hit your targets versus lower your targets. It really starts with you using the prey drive to pursue versus sit and wait, which is what a lot of people are doing. So if you're out there and you're not hitting your numbers, let me just let you in on a little secret. It ain't going to get easier for you. It's going to get harder for you. It's going to continue to get harder until you get in a room and you actually skill up. And until you skill up, your money's going to suffer. It's going to suffer because of the government. It's going to suffer because of the conditions. It's going to suffer because of the economy. It's going to suffer because of inflation. It's going to suffer because of the rates. But it's still out there and it's still available. You just got to work harder at going and getting it. Okay? So all the more reason you need to be in my monthly coaching programs. All the more reason you need to be skilled. It's all the more reason you need to be role-playing. It's all the more reason you need to be prospecting harder. All of this is all the more reason you should be digging in versus giving up, okay? That's what I'm talking about, David. So the skillionaires will become the millionaires and multimillionaires. The average skill folks are going to get crushed. And in some ways, it's their own fault because they haven't spent the money to get skilled, okay? They haven't been in a room to skill up. They don't have the skill sets they need to win in a bad economy. So guys, at the end of the day, you know, I was watching a video this morning with Jordan Peterson, and he's a psychologist, and he's like, he's never seen a time where a person did or didn't do something that it didn't catch up to him at some point. Never. He said even if it was 2 years down the road, you know, they did something 2 years ago and it catches up to them. So his point was, my point to you is when you don't skill up, you're not equipped. And when you're not equipped, economies like this expose you. And when you get exposed, it's too late to skill up because you're already so far behind that you can't catch up. That ultimately becomes the problem, okay? Which is why you need to be coached. You need to be skilled. You need to be followed. Okay, this is part of what Prey Drive is, man. This is the ultimate time for Prey Drive. So let's have a great week. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. If you're out there and you're sitting on the fence, man, get in. Get the book. Get in the coaching program. I think the coaching program is $29.97 for an entire year right now. Okay, get in. Get going. Take action. Quit sitting on the sidelines and waiting on something to happen, man. It ain't happening. It ain't going to happen, okay? I've got some people telling me these rates are going to stick around for 2 years. And if so, it's going to be even more people screwed. So you got to skill up. You got to drill up to get better, man. I know you don't like this message, but it's just the truth. I'm telling you, man. Pretenders and contenders. Chapter 7 or 8 of the book. The contenders will win in today's economy. So let's go. Love you guys.